この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I am Teeaboo, and I am here for Yu Hakusho, starting with episode 103 and maybe finishing with episode 103. We will see. You might notice that my voice sounds kind of different today, and that is because I am kind of congested. I'm in one of those situations where like a cold is trying to sink its teeth into me, and my immune system is fighting it off admirably, but it's like making me really congested and kind of feel like poop, but good enough to do things, especially since I wasn't able to record yesterday because of big old construction project going on right outside. Crazy couple of days for the neighborhood, but we can talk about that at some other point, some other time, not here in the beginning of a Yu Hakusho video. Last time on Yu Hakusho, we followed Kurama through 2 episodes as he integrates into Yomi's infrastructure as a new leader and new second-in-command and new general, much to the dismay of Fish Dude, whose name I forgot because he's so irrelevant that he's gone. Fuck him. Poor guy got his job taken over by an up-and-comer, and tried to fight it and did not succeed at fighting it. Poor bastard. Cool couple of episodes, really interesting tension building in the first of those 2 episodes, and then a pretty solid episode to follow it up. Really fun. So we have spent some time with Hiei, we have spent some time with Kurama, but the one person we haven't really spent time with is Yusuke. We sort of dropped him off at Ryzen's and left him in the minivan. Pick you up later, kid. So I assume that we're gonna drop over to some Yusuke stuff, and then we're gonna fold all of this together. Ryzen is obviously not doing super well. We're going to have to see how that plays out. Like, how does this war happen if this war happens? If one of the kings is, like, on his death throne. I don't know. I don't know. I will mention something before we begin, which is about the power levels thing. I made a sort of, not quite, a little bit more than an offhand comment about not really liking the idea of bringing numbers and quantitative measurements of fighters' power levels into an anime with craziness and insanity. And while I stand by some of the points that I made there, a bunch of people hit me up on both the Discord and in the comment section with their own perspectives on this and how they feel like the sort of scouter tech things and the way that they're used in the whole graphing process and all of that is actually more, like, less to give us actual power levels of our characters and more to indicate the way that Yomi's sort of techno-autocracy situation works. And I think that those are really fucking good points that I didn't super think of, and didn't really give enough attention to. So good points, people. Good comments. I'll definitely backpedal a little bit and say, yeah, you know what? That works in context. Whether I believe that the scouter power level things are accurate or not, I mean, I don't have to. They failed to correctly appraise Kurama's power levels. Obviously, he's sort of a transformer, and there's a bit of a difference going on, but still, it shows us that characters don't necessarily exhibit their full power. If they did, wouldn't people have noticed Yusuke being way too strong a little bit earlier? I guess they kind of did. Oh well. It is kind of cool as an idea folded into Yomi's infrastructure and his technocracy. So, good. Okay. We're going to turn our attention, I assume, to Yusuke. We've done the Hiei stuff. We've done the Kurama stuff. We understand where Mukuro and Yomi are kind of coming from. Both of them are probably bad news, but both of them seem like they would lead to some level of stability. We see that Yomi is, at the very least, effective and efficient, but yeah, and we see that Mukuro has some level of empathy to her, but not a lot. So, Yusuke for king, right? Like, come on, Yusuke for king of Demon World. Let's go. Yeah. Let's turn Demon World into a Yusuke run autocracy, because that'll work. No, I don't know what's gonna play out here, but let's watch episode 103 and find the hell out, shall we? So, I have episode 103 of Yu Hakusho up and ready to go. It's at 0 seconds, 2 versions, picture-in-picture in the description, timer on YouTube, beep beep timer, let's go! Ba 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 ba. Oh, yeah, and we'll have to see how these guys play in. Oh, and people have let me know who the little one is, because I kept forgetting. That's Shishu Wakamaru. Yeah. It has? Oh, shit. Bopped. I get the feeling he's not going to get the chance. Well, he might get the chance. A father's last words, memories of it. Are we gonna get the Ryzen backstory and find out that he probably fell in love with Yusuke's great grandma? Oh shit! Totally redefining foaming at the mouth. You all right, bud? Ah, not all right. Not all right. Yep. How long ago did I call that one? Woo! Woohoo! That is an angry acorn. Yes. Yes, yes. The rumbles. Rumbly tumblies. Give me a cool fight scene. 1v4. Aerial battle. Stretchy time. What was that? That was new? I mean, it was old, but it was new. They're going hard with the sound effects, making it feel like every one of Yusuke's blows is like a finisher. Wow. That was cool. You stretchy, Gumby bastard. Can't stretch your whole body out of the way, can ya? Wapow. Finally, you are ready. Sup? I win, right? I earned this belt, right? Hey. Bang! Sorry, all I can see is Chris. All I can see is Kurisu. Ooh, bang! Flop, 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 flop. It's getting predictable. Nobody else could do that, man. You're just fast. Oh, whoa. All right, cool. So this happens every month. Of course. Eh. Oh no. I didn't mean to jinx you there, Hokushin. He's on his way out, isn't he? Pitiful sight. Yeah. Agony. Oh, he glowing. Uh-oh. Grandpa? Grandpa? Oh boy. Grandpa, it's me. Don't you remember? Nope. Nope. Grandpa. Old man strength, dude. It's terrifying. Grandpa, no, we talked about this. It's not 1972 anymore. You can't just feed. Oh, shit. Stronger indeed. Matching hands with Pops. Okay. Oh, my wa. Yes, yes, yes. Ow. Snap out of it, bud. You made a promise of some kind. Ow, though. Whatever your point was. Well, well. Uh-huh. 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 It's love, baby. It's all love, baby. Woo. I love that line. If what you do is wrong, why are you made that way? Yeah, it seems pretty shit to be a human. Yeah. Seems pretty terrible. Sure. These are very cool. No, of course not. You met a princess? Yeah, good luck, dudes with spears and bows. Super good luck. Gonna need it. Dude, she's got eyes that look strong as fuck, man. Yeah. Cool. This is the craziest episode of How I Met Your Mother. I'm sorry. Can you imagine though? Okay. I cannot get this her to stay put. Okay. Oop. Hi. Hello. How are you? Mm-hmm. I got arrows in me, man. That's why he stopped when Yusuke said that. Is she reaching out with kindness to him? Wow. Wow. Some spirit stuff. Okay. Cool. That was a cool shot. Snap to night and that goes out. That's cool. Ah, hungry, hungry. Come on, man. Stop thinking with your stomach. Woo! 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 That's so fucking badass. Yeah, you can't handle this. Or not man enough. I'm sorry, I'm choking. Jesus. This lady is crazy. Fucking married her. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, what? Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Seems that way. Cool. Cool. Super tight embrace. Sorry. Sure. Sure. Oh, well. Rough. Humans die. Yeah, rough. Humans die. Oh. Honestly, I kind of wish for that for you. That seems really cool. Yes. Yeah. Do enlighten me, please. Sure. Sure. Yomi, though. Yomi, though. Yeah. 100%. That's not for you to decide. He's out, dude. He's out. Holy shit. Trippin' pepperonis, man. Holy crap. Good night, sweet prince. Hi. He's dead. Yeah. Long live the king. Wait. I didn't expect they would actually do it. Holy shit. That's number 2. I guess I'm just vibing with the monk people. The House of Yomi? Okay, cool. Let's go talk to Kurama. Hello, voice man. Nah. Nah, you know I'm better than that. Meaning the war begins. Sir, yes, sir. Let's have a conference. What was that? What is that? What the fuck? Mobile fort. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. All right, we do know. He is such a quiz on Haruhi. Oh my god. That's so fun. Sure, whatever. Let him try. Okay. Thanks, Okushin. And you're the best person to be that? Okay. Ooh, right. Whoa. Hey, bastard. Oh, yeah. Presents. Presents. Underestimate at your own risk. Yep, yep, yep. I don't have friends. Go. Go. Oh, totally. 100%. What if we give him a reason? Me, baby. Cool. Bam. Okay. I like this episode. This is some fun setup stuff. And also some fun backstory stuff. Okay. We fight with the trio. God. Ryzen's descent into more and more pain is genuinely palpable and really cool and well and truly felt. Big speedline battle sequence, fighting these guys, fighting off Hokushin and the bros, the homie monks. Really cool. You get absolutely walloped, mollywopped, we might say, by Grandpa. He's got that old man strength and that old demon hunger, and he bites down hard. Some of the lines right here, I'm actually just I'll be back in a sec because I want to hear these again. Okay, if you need to eat humans to survive, so be it. I'll bring some real evil ones for you. But it's the principle of the thing for Ryzen. It's not something that he can go back on after 1,000 years of struggling to keep this up. Even if, and I don't think that's justifiable for Yusuke, he's just trying to figure shit out. As Hiei says a bit later, there's not that much going on in his head, but there is enough to make some really interesting points, and that's one of them. The other one that he makes is immediately after, and it's, I think, my favorite line in the episode, and maybe my favorite line for the last, 8 episodes, because it's such a strong and interesting statement.
Clearon just confused me now. But if what you do is wrong, then why were you made that way?
If what you do is wrong, then why were you made that way? That's so interesting to me because it brings into question the nature of wrong. Is the lion wrong to eat the antelope? No. So why is the demon wrong to eat the human? Well, because we're humans and we make the rules, right? The rule is you don't kill people, and demons do, and so they're evil. But are they? Well, we've seen that by and large the answer is yes in the way that they act toward each other and toward people and toward other things. But they're naturally like this, right? They're natural human-eating creatures that Togashi wrote to be that way. And, we put that on the writer of the universe because we do. But, if antelopes were sentient, antelopes would think that lions are fucking evil and wrong. But if lions are the sentient ones, they're just eating the cattle, right? So where do you draw those lines? How does this work? This is a really, drive right to the root of questions of morality and the way that we live and the way that we choose to do things in a really interesting way that we don't spend much time doing more of, but it's just a fascinating line for Yusuke to throw out there before Ryzen dives in and actually sits down and gives him the story. Give me a sec. I need to sneeze. Ooh. Oh, man. Got the sinus tickles like a bitch. Okay. So we jump on into it, and we get the backstory we've been waiting for not for that long. I love these scenes. These are really cool. They did them in the style of the old Scrolls, which I forget the name of. Shit. And they demonstrate a really interesting world where demons and humans both run amok, and demons kind of can't be fucked with. And we meet her. I don't think we get a specific name for her, but she definitely has a vibe, and it is all in the eyes and the way that her hair frames her face and all that jazz, and the widow's peak and the sharp chin. But mostly they nail it. It's all in the eyes. And there is something special there. We meet this woman, and she is a crazy medicine lady who has inured her own blood with toxins and antidotes and fucking viruses and diseases and shit to make her like a crazy weird healer. That's super fucking dope. It's also a sort of an interesting character archetype, one who very literally brings the pain of the world upon themselves and sacrifices themselves for others. It's really powerful, and it's kind of the opposite of demons who cause suffering in order to feed themselves, right? It's very, very much the opposite. Cause suffering to herself in order to save others. Absolutely fascinating, and he is immediately tempted by her in multiple ways, physically with the hunger, and then we relate that hunger to the sexual desire in a really interesting way as well. Something that they absolutely nail here in this conversation is I don't know how to put it. how do I put this? Because I've had conversations like this with older people, and how do I even describe? It's like, okay, when you look at your grandparents or you look at older folks, we as young people generally have trouble seeing them as people who were once young. You see pictures of them from 50 years ago and you go, "Oh, okay, that he was like a 25-year-old man and he was ripped and now he's a hunched old man," right? Or you see her and she was beautiful and lithe and lovely and sexy and all these things, but now she's 75 and also like hunched over and sagging and drooping skin and old, right? But when you talk to those people about how they met or how they fell in love, their stories and the way that it's alive in their mind are so like there's usually no shame to it. A lot of times younger people have shame around sex and sexuality and love and things like that, but when people have been together for a long time or have been separated and they're talking about someone that they've lost, that all kind of goes out the window and they're just sort of in reverence of this person that they spent time with when they were young. And this whole speech from Ryzen, this whole flashback sequence, nails this moment of something completely lost that he holds utterly no shame for and just wishes that he could have experienced more. And something about it is really poignant and really beautiful and really lovely. Now, she is also hot as hell and knows it and fucking is like, "Come get some. If you want this, I'm too much woman for you." Which, I don't know, that does something for me. That is hot. I mean, it's 1,000 years ago and she's super dead, but she is also gorgeous and extremely confident and powerful as a human. Something that Ryzen, an immortal demon god, basically among humans, could have never expected to come from human stock. It's like a lion falling in love with an antelope and realizing that antelopes have horns, right? It's so interesting. But then the way that he talks about their making love and the way that he's so nonchalant about it nails something that Yusuke doesn't have. How Yusuke's confidence in his relationship with Keiko is all kind of like childish teenage front confidence, right? It's the same as the guy who's like, "Yeah, you want to go? You want to go?" versus the guy who's been in fights and is just calm, right? But in the same way, Yusuke is fumbling a bunch with Keiko in a way that Ryzen didn't, and the way that Ryzen expresses their lovemaking and expresses his utter love for this woman upon meeting her is that like spark of "this is right" that Yusuke kind of doesn't have. And so it recolors Yusuke's relationship with Keiko and like how he feels like he should act toward that, I think. And we'll see how that plays out once we get back into that zone. But there's something about this whole sequence, and then Ryzen's feeling, he comes into this like, "I am a superior being," and he leaves going, "I am not worthy of this woman." There's something so interesting about that. Also, all of the framing around this whole sequence is really cool, and the shots of her are really beautifully done and really beautifully drawn. I would love to see how Togashi drew her, because I assume it's very similar, very close, and many of the same scenes, but I would love to see how Togashi's own art style applied to this character and how he expressed this woman's ethereal beauty that managed to rope in a literal, again, demon god, right? Like, she's hot enough for a demon god. That's some shit. Anyway. But I mean, not just hot enough, right? Like, she's got the attitude and the personality and the self-sacrifice and the blah, blah, blah. And it inspires Ryzen to make his own sacrifice of self. And that's what, in many ways, love is. I was just thinking about this earlier today. I was thinking about love in terms of how much you would be willing to sacrifice for another human being. And not just romantic love, but like love in a more general sense is sacrifice, is the willingness to hurt for somebody else. At least one axis of it has to do with that. And that applies to like letting people go when keeping them near you would harm them, or all sorts of different things. I was thinking about that earlier today and it comes up here. Fucking recency and confirmation bias. Wow. And Ryzen quietly tells his little bit of a story, makes his peace with knowing that he's never going to meet her again and he's done the best he can with Yusuke, and dies. He is gone. All of the monks, the king is dead, long live the king, and so off we go to meet with Yomi. I gotta mention this giant mobile fortress centipede. Fucking yes. Fucking yes. It's so cool. I mean, we don't even really get to see it too much. We just see this thing that sort of slides across the screen, but it does all the things in my imagination, and yes, that's fucking awesome. I love it. So we arrive in Yomi's location, call him out. Gonna fucking fight ya. What's up, buddy? And have some interesting conversations with Mukuro. I love. There's one line that she says where Hiei responds to her about fighting Yusuke and stuff, and she goes, "Something in what you just said is a lie, but I don't know what it is, and I'm interested in seeing this play out." Super cool, very cool way for a villain that you're kind of like sort of in a working relationship with, but not really, and you're not quite sure of each other's allegiances. It's a really cool way for a character like that to express, like, oh, I'm still backing you. You're still my horse in this race, but I know that you're lying to me. This is going to be interesting to watch regardless. Super cool. Big conversation and setup episode. We arrive in Yomiville. Big flash. Fucking Yusuke is king of 1/3 of Demon World now, and he's got to prove his chops. Awesome. Oh, my nose is going crazy. Fuck. I want to watch another one, though. Okay, I'm going to take a breaky thingy, do a sinky thingy, rub my eyes for a bit, sneeze a couple times, and then we'll be back in just a second for episode 104 of Yu Hakusho. See you in a moment. Peace. All right, welcome back. Let's go for 104 of Yu Hakusho. Beep beep timer. An unexpected proposal? Oh boy. Yes. Yep. Probably. You the best. Good luck getting a good read on him. Ooh. Well. Yep. But aren't we on a collision course for war anyway? Isn't that kind of an inevitability? Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I don't know what that means. Okay, Chew. Alright, who's gonna bleepity bleep us? Bloop. Hello. I'm completely inconspicuous. Nobody would notice. Kind of looks like a little, like a turtle or a lizard. Ah! Is that it? Or did you just get Hokushin? Well, it's just chomping a forest? Oh shit! That's amazing! Hello, Hiei. Yeah! Cool. Let's go, Mukuro. Let's go, Hiei. It's gonna be a conference! A traditional Japanese-style manner. How interesting. What is in the bag, Yusuke? Tell me it's not Ryzen's body, because that would be kind of fucky. Okay, we're going very traditionalist here, Yomi. Entirely the opposite of your actual way of being. Who are you? Well, yeah, he definitely heard you. Ah, the next room assassin squad. You guys are gonna blow our cover. Where'd y'all get all these pre-written notes? How'd you write them so fast? I'm joking. I understand. Not to the death. I feel ya. Yes, you do, Rinku. Good job. Hell yeah. All right. Scratch, Yusuke. No sweats, pal. I want to fuck you up, man. Well, beating is exactly what we want to talk. I'm sorry. That was cool. Okay. No, stay right where you are. What's in the bag? Tell me it's not Ryzen's corpse. What? Candy? Okay. Oh, yeah, but the what? Nope. Oh, I don't think so. Lottery? Hmm. A change to the structure. Draw, fight? Yeah! Yeah. I don't think that's no. Yeah, okay. He's pretty confident. Uh, hello. We love tournaments. Hey, Assassin Squad, get back in there. Assassin Squad, get back. Aw. Aw. Sick. Sick. Let's go, Hiei. We're in. Hell yeah. So with one proposal, he destroys the order. Oh, you heard that. Yeah. Haha. Yeah, no choice. That's only half the episode. Holy shit. I don't give a damn. That's the coolest move. That's so fun. That's good job, Takashi. Good idea. Good fucking idea. Wrinkles. What goes wrong? Hmm? Whom? Whomst? Whomst? Oh, what? Frieza? I think you're fully discounting the Yusuke factor. Seems like a dangerous move. That's nice. You're fully discounting the Yusuke factor. Ha, no. Yeah. No, you're not. You're gonna lose. Okay. Why the Makuro hate, dude? Hi. Oh, she gave them to him. As you wish. Haha, they're exploding flowers. I'm kidding. Maybe. Okay, bye. I don't think so. Who is it, though? Oh, hello. I'm sorry, who is this? I'm sorry, who are you? What? Excused. I see. Sure do. I love her. I love her. Holy shit. Oh, what a woman. I feel great. Oh my god. And there she goes. Yep. Okay. Time to sleep. I feel bad for Anki. This guy. Sure. I'm sorry, who? It's an invader. Hi. Cool. Okay. So I guess we're just here to have a moment? Cool. Aww. Ooh. Yeah. Training? Training? Training partners for Yusuke? Oh, please, my name is Yusuke. Oh, cool. I believe it. All right. Sure, sure. Woo! Sick. Okay. I think they got it. Okay, you guys can stop. You guys can chill. There's a lot. Cool. Indeed. Hello, Centipede, Mobile Fortress Centipede. Yeah, that's a big boom. Impossible. Yeah, fuck your little scouter. Got the fight coming on. Interesting. You have to. You're gonna have to. Oh, he's vibing. He's vibing with the massive energy influx. Is he fucking wahahaing? Sick. Let's go. Let's go. Fight night. I certainly. You got no choice though. Gotta do it. Woo-wee. Wham. Okay, let's talk meta for a second. Show's over, right? Yu Hakusho, is over. We know this. I know this now because people have let me know that Togashi wanted to end it after the Sensui arc and wasn't able to. Show's over. So what do we decide to do? We go once around the bend for the coolest thing in Yu Hakusho, the thing that everybody loves, the fucking tournament. Problem: we don't have enough people to enter into a fucking tournament, and we don't have time to set one up as crazy strongly as we did before. So instead, we set up this Demon World fight, and these new characters who get introduced are to fill the ranks of people fighting. And we do it, but we do it really well. These fighter introductions are really solid and really fun. They also have a boatload of character to them. Anki, and her name starts with a K, but I don't remember what it is, are very funny and very cool. The first half of the episode sets up the tournament itself. Yusuke enters in. Yomi meets with him on Yomi's own terms. Makes some terrible strategic decisions, like I'm gonna put his friends in the room and tell them if something goes wrong to assassinate him, because that'll work. And of course they all pop up and are like, Yusuke, our boy, my friend, I'm not gonna kill you. Cool. I find it really interesting that Yomi meets with Yusuke in this like hyper-traditionalist setting, because all of his world and everywhere that he chooses to be is skyscrapers, technology, underground layers, buildings with metal walls and like white floors and things like that, right? But for these meetings, he meets him in like a traditional Japanese villa. Why? I don't understand why. I feel like there could have been more of an interesting play there, if like we understood Yomi's thought process of like why he invites them into there. It would also make more sense if he was meeting with Mukuro, because she's a traditionalist of some sort. Our whole little conversation with little text messages to each other is very fun, and having everybody just be like, no, we're here for Yusuke. What's up? We're gonna definitely fall on Yusuke's side, and the obviousness that Kurama was gonna choose that kind of a route anyway. He reveals the beads. They're all the money. They're inscribed with things, so we're doing a lottery drawing. Seeing everybody react to this is super cool. Gives us the impression that Yusuke is still capable of making really fun, interesting, unexpected plays. And it's a cool play. It's hype. This is hype. This is like, you know, it's kind of like somebody wins a fight and then challenges the champ, right? And does it in a really bombastic way so that the champ can't back down from the challenge, and has to take the challenger. It's cool. This is neat. It forces Yomi into a corner and sets Yomi up as the main problem here. And then, of course, his son, Shura, which gives me huge Frieza vibes, I don't know why, is also there and also doing things and stuff. Mukuro's little gift of flowers is very cute. And then the arrival of new people. Okay, so... Man, they nailed that little walk. Woo! Woo! Nailed it. And they also nailed her character. I fucking love her. And just the way she gives us her whole story in like 10 seconds. She's just like, I used to be in love with Ryzen. He dumped me, so I'm with this fucking guy. But I drink all the time, so everything's great. I'm so into it. I'm so into it. We've had two female characters that I am bam super into, one after another in these last two episodes in a fantastic and completely different way. Fun characters, but there's not, like, this is the reason that I wanted to preface this with we should talk meta about what's actually going on here, because these characters are just here for the moment. Like, they might have really cool fights coming up, but they have no backstory or no history with the world, no interactions, no introductions. Like, it's just this, and then they go, and we go, oh, I guess they're powerful. Cool. Now we know that they're pretty powerful and are all, quote, on the same level as Yomi. Cool. And they're all gonna fight in the tournament. Gets us some hype. So this is a big inter-fucking-dimensional tournament badass thing. We get to see our own characters getting hyped up for this fight. We get to see even Yomi giving into his fighter's instincts. And we get to see Shura, who has like a little wahaha.
Is he hurt?
Yeah, he's fucking into it. Awesome. I mean, weird, super weird that we're doing that in the background, but I guess we're gonna be jumping into tournament stuff. Got like 8 episodes left in the show, and we're gonna do 8 episodes of tournament fights. Hell yes. Or like 6 episodes of tournament fights and then maybe return to Living World or something. Hell yes. Really solid setup episode. Great at pumping the tension, not in the same like ramp the tension sort of way. But just in the character actions. Yusuke's actions are really interesting and fun. They throw a curveball into the works. We're expecting a war to happen, and he manages to, with some authorial fiat, obviously, like, this has to play out in certain ways for it to be believable, but it has buy-in from me. I buy into it. I'm like, this is a cool idea. Everybody's going to be in for this. People are going to cheat and scheme behind the scenes, but everybody's in for this tournament of individuals. Dissolve the hierarchical structure of Demon World and have everybody fight. Super sick. Not at all democracy. Yusuke says it's going to be, we call it democracy, but we'll be throwing votes with our fists. It's not at all democracy. This is an every man for themselves fight for power. Completely the opposite, literally 100% the opposite of democracy, just with some regulations around who gets the power. Still, it's really cool and really fun, and I'm in. This has buy-in from me. I will watch this freaking tournament. We get Yusuke and Kurama and Hiei and Mukuro and Yomi and everybody else and a bunch of other people who are gonna jump in, and the old guard of people that we already care about and already know as individual fighters. Sick. That's so much fun. Go out with a bang. You know, the series is winding down. We know that it's winding down. So instead of winding down, we boost to the heavens for another tournament sequence and have a fucking awesome time with it. I'm into it. I'm super into this. We got a tournament coming. Let's go. I think that's my wrap for the day. Partly because I'm gonna sneeze again. But I've been Teeaboo. This has been Yu Hakusho. Next week, we're gonna start that tournament off right. I don't know how it's gonna start, but I'm sure it'll start wonderfully. I'll see you next week for more. Peace.